Alright, well we are live, so...
Okay.
Oh, you'll be able to see my my background, what that is all. Because I changed the background on my computer to the icon on my, whatever it is on Discord. So I can actually see what the fuck that is. Anyways, so here we are, guys. Welcome back. So... thing in the chat, so there's, you know, or the promotion of the Shameless and whatever. We got Sean Dean over here with us, being a Sean, so he's, you know, up to Sean things, I guess, whatever you want to call it. How are you doing today? I'll take that as a good. So I guess Sean will be back there doing whatever he does. Let's get this up the hill. So we're just picking right back up where we left off. I think we might have some bad. Before I forget to do that. Get that. Anyways, you still got me over there, Sean?
I sure do.
Okay, just making sure. Alright, so we're just picking right back up where we left off. Earlier, I ripped out the secondary Sean. So that's gone, and I'm now working on the Nordica. So we're actually, I made it past your bitch-ass gorge. So let's see, I'll show you what I've done now, Sean. So we'll hop up the Nordica. So I picked up right from here. This is all, so back this way is your trackage.
Okay.
Going this way is mine. So it's a little more gradual on the grading and whatnot. Kind of comes down, trying to get down by Allen's Mills. So Allen's Mills is right over there, and then over here is I believe that's, what's that one? That's Bowen's Mills. So we're heading towards Bowen's Mills now. We have to kind of bridge across, otherwise that would have been a huge fill. And I properly spaced out these pillars. They're all nicely spaced and properly placed. So we come down, come across the road here, and then we start bridging up over here, which I did not pillar this one yet. Hey, Audie. Come across the hill here, and then we start working our way up the side of here, trying just to get up this hill. I think it's 2.2 coming up the hill, and then I had no choice, built me a tunnel, which there was already a couple tunnels here anyway, so it's about, I think it's less than half a mile, I believe. Yeah, measure it out real quick. It's a straight shot, but it's the only thing I could do. It's approximately, the tunnel is about 3,870 feet. Not long, it's a little over half mile.
That's quite a bit over half a mile, actually.
So let's say it's a little over half a mile, so, but
That's
better than Hoosick.
like, that's almost 2/3 of a mile, actually.
Yep.
Actually, it's almost 3/4 of a mile.
Yep. Unless you got better suggestions to get up the hill.
Cut.
Nope. I said better, not atrocious. Now, the only downside is when we get out of the tunnel, is the grade outside the tunnel. So, of course, it's taking homage from the secondary and the original parts of the Nordica. It's a long 2.6 with fills.
Fuck.
Yep, with fills. So we're not even. This is the shallowest I could get it to go down the hill. And then look at this. We still had to bridge across something. This is the gorge that we had to get across, because here's the road. So here's the nope corner. This is the nope. That's the big nope corner. Just kind of coming through the forest, and it's like, oh shit, nope. Nope, we're gonna go right around that bitch.
So this is a 2.6 descending. Oh Christ.
2.6 descending, and then it levels out right before it gets to the tunnel. And that's a 1 point something, or it's a 2.2 going in. It's level in the tunnel. The tunnel is level. And it's level when it comes out. Then it slowly descends into a 2.6 heading out.
I'm gonna slowly descend into madness.
That was a bad joke. Anyways, then it slowly breaks off here to a flat, and then we start climbing again onto a 1.7 right through here, and that's where I ended. Was about stone's throw from Stark's, which the way we're going, it looks like we're gonna pass between Whiteham Corner and Stark's. And I know you wanted to have a little logging area in there, so I should be able to get a small little switch off and go into Stark's. And then from Stark's, it's just following 43, and then eventually I'll make that left-hand corner onto the other parts of the existing trackage that I kept. And then it's going to be working on getting the Y built in by CP Madison. But yeah, so that is the new Nordica. The new Nordica. It's a thing. It's definitely a thing. So, any questions?
No.
Okay, good. Because I didn't really have answers, so. Because, yeah, I was slowly following the way, and the path of least resistance was starting to take me the way towards the Nope corner. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to go that way again. The only other thing I could have come up with was maybe bringing it more behind the gorge, but either way, there was still a giant fucking gap to get across. So, it wouldn't have really helped out too much. Just weirdly enough, this area is just really shitty to get across for some unknown reason. And I really yet to figure out why. Yeah, so that will be that section. So it'll be operationally interesting, is all I can say. And that's really all I can say.
Okay.
So now we're just kind of coming through and slowly getting the rest filled in. My driveway's covered in snow again. Why'd I look outside? It wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't wet and heavy. That's the killer. Is now it's concrete. And if that temperature comes down, I'm screwed. Because that wet, heavy snow is just gonna freeze right up and turn to ice. Stupid, I tell ya. It's stupid. I don't like it. I don't love it. I do not want more of it. But anyhow. No, Matthew, you do not want snow down there. It's shitty, and I think there's like 70, maybe 80,000 people in the state right now without power. Which is sizable considering we're about maybe 1 million people, so. And 80,000 people right now without power, and that number is a-growing, so. So yeah, so hopefully mine hangs on, and I won't have to deal with that tonight. Otherwise, might be leaving for Ohio early. Yeah. Jaden plus no power equals really bad time for many people. Alright, what is this gonna be? Start having that go back down. Oh, look, another fill that I have to make. Great.
There's an awful lot of extremely large fills on this particular stretch of track.
Yep. I had to talk with Parrot about that earlier. Yeah. Let's see. hilly hilly.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm no longer a fan of hilly hilly. I am indeed over the hilly hilly. Well,
And far away.
actually, I'm not over the hilly hilly because we are still indeed trying to get up the hill. Jaden, if there's a lot of fills, then maybe it is a better idea to make that tunnel into a cut. No. With all of Sean's quarries, we have enough things to fill. Besides, where do you think we got the stuff to make the fill?
The cut.
I'm going to kill you, Sean. Tonight is not
I
the
love
night.
you, buddy.
No, you fucking don't. Ugh. Yeah, after talking with Parrot, he said a lot of these bridges and trestles, especially out west, were taken out, especially a lot of the old wooden trestles, because I was talking about your wooden trestle that you had built earlier on this particular subdivision, which, again, what were you smoking when you built that?
The good stuff.
I mean...
I honestly don't know why I put that there. The Nordica is a fever dream as far as construction goes, man.
Like, what kind of bridge were you intending to put in the fucking, you know, gorge?
I don't know.
Because, like, I was realistically looking at it one night, it just would have been taller than the girls I want to date, honestly. Oh look, another fucking bridge I'm gonna have to make. God fucking damn it. Bitches and tits. At least it goes over a road. Yep, that's Stark's, okay. Ugh. Give the gorge a giant ass suspension bridge. Honestly, that's probably what we would have had to done, although I would have loved to see the kind of suspension bridge that, you know, railroads use.
No. Stone viaduct.
Oh, actually, that would have been nice. Oh. Ooh, actually. Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Stone viaduct in Starks?
Maybe.
Like, right here.
Like, right...
Like, right over the road, because it's got to go over a road and a creek. A stone... Stone-ass viaduct.
I can't remember, because I remember experimenting with it one time, but I don't remember what assets I used.
FMA has some.
I know FMA has some, but I don't remember which ones were, like, you know, good and shit.
Well, let's go take a look. Yep, found it. I don't like that one. That looks meh. It looks good when you're not up close.
Yeah, see, that's the problem with a lot of them. But I
looked
had
good.
one that actually held up decently well.
Ooh, this one's kind of nice. I don't think the style fits, but that do be nice.
No, I'm like way behind you.
Yeah, the latency, I'm sure, is up there. Oh, Chris is back. Okay, hello. Concrete viaduct. That's not a viaduct. Oh, I just wanted a viaduct. Let me know when you see it. Oh, screwy.
That is indeed not a viaduct.
Ooh. I'm gonna let it catch up, but how about this one? Oh. Oh. Who messaged me?
Maybe.
Um.
Hard maybe on that one.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really have many others.
Let me take a look in my own collection and I'll
Ooh, I do like this for a small bridge that I could use somewhere. Oh, apparently OBS disconnected, that's great.
oof.
Yeah, probably just store messing with it. Well, it's a hard maybe, but I'm just gonna play with this viaduct real quick. Just gonna play with it and see what it would look like. I mean, that's something. Don't know if, yeah.
Jaden.
Hi.
Let's try and kit bash something real quick.
Kit bash something, okay.
Select Stone Viaduct Double, no track.
Viaduct double. I don't have that. Unless it's a, oh, yep, there it is, okay. Alright, so let me delete this real quick. Cool. Actually just drag the track a little further along, just so I can kind of measure it out properly. Give me 1 second.
Okay. While you get that sorted out, I'm going to be attempting to figure out a deck texture because the side of the bridge actually looks pretty okay as far as like textures go.
Yeah, I could probably just put like a...
Like it needs some sort of spline on top. I'm just trying to decide on what spline, you know.
Yeah. Alright, so there's that. Let me drag this side up some. That's nice. Line this up though. Ooh, that is nice. Length, I'm not too upset about either. greatly decrease the length of the fill. As for texture,
Damn, doesn't quite match. Just a little bit too on the brown side for this. However, now that I have the height set properly, I can bulk replace whenever I find something else I want to try.
advanced turn bridge that goes over a town. I think I'll turn up the heat in my house. I think I haven't turned that on.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, fuck. Anything yet?
So for that one that I showed you, hang on, try EMT Road 5.3 meter, cobblestone 01, no traffic.
Okay, hold on. EMT Road.
5.3 meter, or M.
Alright, I'm gonna go get that up in the DLS. I don't have that.
Alright, if you're gonna get out of the DLS, I'll grab the keyword for you.
EMT Road.
Yes.
5.3 M. Cobblestone. What? No traffic?
Cobblestone 01, no traffic.
Got it.
That's a pretty close match for that one.
Well, it's downloading right now.
And then in the meantime, there's another bridge you can investigate. The textures aren't really all that great up close, but it's something to look at. MB Alpine Viaduct.
Alpine Viaduct. Let me see. Mike Bravo?
Yes.
Alright, that is downloading as well. So I'll investigate that when that is done. So, but this doesn't look half bad.
Well, that's good.
Like, I like this. I don't know why it would have been built here, but you know, dilly dilly.
Sean giving Jaden bad ideas since the day he fucking met him.
Yep. Like maybe it was the Commonwealth's idea to like, you know, build these, you know, nice bridges, and then they started and like, you know what, second thought, let's just not. Or I don't know, maybe there's like a quarry nearby and I don't know.
Hang on, I'm gonna get you one more to investigate. I'll send it to you in your BMs.
While you're doing that, I'm just gonna check. Left my phone in my pocket. I'm just making sure the speakers aren't all fucked up from the cold. I'm like nervous about this phone because I finally have a phone with like working speakers and shit. Give me one sec.
Oh, it should be built in. Stone Viaduct 2-track.
Stone Viaduct 2-track?
Mm.
Okay. Let me see. Stone. Duct. 2-track. I have 2-track Old Stone.
It should just be 2-track.
Stone Viaduct 2-track. There we go. No, there's tracks on it though.
And unfortunately, they're fixed.
Oh, no.
And yeah, unfortunately, I cannot get rid of them.
I think. I mean, it looks nice, and I like the railings on it. But I think the current one we have fits better.
Fair enough.
I think this one has more of like the granite look to it, or like, you know, the limestone, or, you know, the stuff that's up here, versus that one. That one's more of like a, I don't know what you call that, really.
It's more of a bitch.
Sure. Alright, well that's still apparently downloading, because, you know, fucking ticketed speeds. So while that's downloading, I'll come back to that, but I'll get this going. I do like this. Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. So I want to probably build something like here. What in the ass? It's not the button I wanted. I'll fix that later on with the 5 meter. Yeah, I'm feeling this. I like this. A little stream going underneath it and stuff like that. The road just beside it. Oh, this is gonna be nice. Little scene in Stark's. Stark just got fancy. Huh, on this bitch-ass railroad with our bitch-ass grades. It's almost done downloading. Like, download faster. When driving, T-bone a car. Face the consequences. Sure. In trains, phases through it. It's almost done, it's almost done, it's almost done, it's almost done. Oh, it's Toby. Oh. Oh. What a guy. What a guy, really. That one's installed. Okay, so EMT. EMT. Oh, go. Toby, you cannot be doing this. I'm live streaming, bud. Oh, OBS connect or failed. That's great. Gotta love it.
Fun.
Yeah. Fucking hate weather. Tobers, what are you doing with your face? Oh, bring me. Face, bring it. Oh. He'll be back in a minute, hopefully. If not, well, I'll just scream, I suppose.
Okay.
I haven't seen anything saying it's back yet, so... Oh shit, that's us taking the other side of the bridge, so... What? You're a cat. Oh, apparently they can see it. OBS lied. Wow, I've never lied to by OBS. So I guess that's the first time for everything. That's upsetting. Okay. What, Toby? What? You are up my butt suddenly, what? Okay. Go do cat things. Like, you know, lick your face or something, I don't know. Well, speaking of cats, how's your little shithead?
She pissed on my carpet last night.
Not the shithead I meant, but that's lovely.
She's looked me right in the eye, because I saw her go over to that corner. I'm like, April, don't even think about it. And then she did. And so I grabbed her ass, and then she meowed at me all offended like, even though there was a fresh pee pad literally in the opposite corner of the room that was closer to where she was sleeping. That hadn't been used. This whole ass litter box that I step in all the fucking stray litter from every time I go to get a goddamn ginger ale. And no, she tries to pop a squat in the fucking corner. And you know what? After that, she starts scratching at the door to get out. So you know what? I finally let her out. And then she goes upstairs and she asked to be let out there too. Apparently, pissing outside in 35-degree fucking weather is preferable to pissing on the lovely unused pee pad in my nice warm room. Or God forbid, a fucking litter box, because apparently she's above that.
I'm sorry I asked.
The other one apparently likes to play fetch.
Oh, that's interesting. Huh.
Yeah, so like I'll get like this little shiny fuzzy ball thing, and he and I will be hanging out on the stairs. And so I will I'll throw it up the stairs, and he'll go shooting up the stairs. He'll bat it around a little bit, inevitably knock it back down the stairs, or occasionally he'll grab it in his teeth and carry it back down the stairs.
Aw.
And then I'll grab it and then rinse and repeat until he eventually, I throw the ball up there, he gets up to it, he bats at it once or twice, and then he just stares at me. Because while I do love him dearly, he is not a bright cat at all.
But intelligence will come in due time. So you
It
can
will
hope.
not.
Yeah, we can only hope. There, I have the cobblestone.
You just have, you know, this fuck off big ass gap there for no reason.
Well, I'm gonna fix that. I just gotta get there. I don't have the 5 meter down yet. And plus, I just want our MOW crews to, you know, fall in. That's where they go when they, you know, bitch about the contract. Ow. MB Alpine.
It's under track.
There it is. Alright, let's see what the fuck we got here. Let's drag it up. Oh, it does also have track 2. That's making me nervous. Does this track change? It just looks like the other one, except, you know, this. What are those tracks? Wow.
Those tracks are what we call ancient.
Wow. That is, yeah, they don't change.
Oh, yeah, rip that shit then. Fuck that.
I'm just gonna... Every now and then I see it. Oh, you're a cat. Oh, I got you. Oh. What are you gonna do, huh? Yeah, I got you. Oh. Pet your face. Mwah. You seem very concerned that I have you. Oh. Enjoying the loves? Oh, you enjoy the loves. I'm trying to figure out your escape now. Very good. Very good. Talent. Yeah, no, I like this. I'm gonna keep this. This is as I would say, nice. Yep.
See, now originally, like, I wanted to have one of these, but I wanted it to replace your old bridge in Skowhegan.
Oh, hold on. No, too far. Hold on. Yeah, it's a fuck knuckle huge viaduct, but still. Fucking, which one was that one again? It was, viaduct. I already forgot the name. What are you doing? No, this was a track.
Mr. Penn, welcome.
Howdy, Pen. Our friend who's building the mountain division. Alright, let's see how this would look. So roughly it would end over here-ish. So let's just give it a dot. Roughly. Oh, hold on, let's probably start honestly right here. We'd have that little gap again. I mean,
Welcome back, Colin.
welcome back, Colin. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, Sean. My only issue with it is, you see all these pillars?
Yeah.
Do you see what they're in? Do you know what happens in wintertime?
No.
Ice. And do you know what happens when the ice flows downriver and hits something and gets all jammed up?
Occasionally shit happens.
Flood. And that's
That's
lot of stress on this bridge.
Honestly, like, if we were gonna do one there, it would need to be a custom asset, and the arch spandrels would need to be wider.
Yeah. I mean, I like the idea of a stone arch, but yeah. I guess I'm just gonna. I'll just build the bridge I was planning on building, because we already have too many custom assets and on the list of things to do. Oh, I put back this bridge. This is the official bridge that'll be down here. Just
Let me just wait 30 seconds for the stream to catch up to whatever the fuck you're talking about.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's pretty nice.
I measured it, so it's everything is correct. Even the these girder spans are correct. I measured those, so the whole
Good
thing
boy.
is indeed measured.
Good boy.
I'm learning. All right, at least some carrot.
Colin, we're in a private chat today.
Yeah, we're in a call.
we stay isolated while we're streaming. No one comes in, barging in.
But hey, how's it going, guys? You know, and then starts.
Someone's like, "Hey, how's it? I got a parentage unit."
Yeah. No, I don't like that. How the rare just kind of goes whoop. I don't like that. We're gonna lower that to a 57. So there's less of a whoop. So it's a more gradual whoop. Yeah, after sitting in the approach medium server for a while, you know, it's just inevitable that someone's gonna come barging in. If we were just, you know, in a server somewhere, and then just start going on whatever, like, there seems to be zero cares when, like, you know, people like even Joe is just, you know, kind of streaming along, and he's, you know, on Discord and whatnot. He's not like streaming to YouTube, but he's still live streaming and stuff, and people just come a barging in and, yep, start going on about this, that, and the whatnot. It's like, oh, Jesus. Please stop. Actually, no, I'm not second in command. I mean, have I been active in the server? Yeah, I've been active, but I'm not second in command. Something I'm trying to convey, and I did mention it to the guys last night, Sean, like, there's other mods in the server. I mean,
Unbelievably enough.
I know, there's like, it's really a concept to behold, but I'm trying to convey that to people that, like, hey, there are other mods here. Can y'all maybe, like, reach out to them if, you know, shit hits the fan? Yeah, I mean, I'm active. I'm usually in that server at least every day. So, I mean, it's safe. It's a safe bet to say that I am indeed an active moderator in that server. Like, I jump in the calls almost every day, but no, I'm not second in command. Far from it.
Eyes and ears, certainly, but at the end of the day, he isn't really the server maintenance guy.
Yeah, now Sean's big server maintenance, and generally speaking, you know, when Sean says something, it's generally a thing, so. Alright, so I think we'll. There's a cut. Are you happy, Sean?
Yes.
Oh my Jesus fucking Christ, that's steep. What?
Toby.
What?
Toby just made meowing noises. Oh god, was that your stomach?
That was me just forcing air through the back of my throat. That was not Toby meowing, that was me dying on the inside. But I'm glad it was... I'm glad it was cute. When you dying in the inside gets just mistaken for a cat meowing. crossing the road.
Why did the Carrabassett cross the road?
Because Jaden died on the inside. Alright, so let's... Alright, let's get the fucking railroad up the hill. This corner is not very nice. Not very nice. So let's see here. We'll go up the hill at a crisp 1.4. It's actually too much. Wow. Never thought I'd hear those words. Oh no, a 1.4 is too much. There we go. Very nice. I think Carrabassett that Jaden likes to challenge public works officials on regular intervals. Well, bold of you to assume this is a public works project. This is, you know, a Carrabassett works project. 1.8. Alright, let's get to the hill. Why are you challenging me? Fine. 2.2, take it or leave it. You raggedy bitch. When your railroad frustrates you, so you call it a raggedy bitch. I don't want to know how bad of a cut that's going to be. That was me dying again.
Oh, don't worry, that one sounded like death.
I'm glad. Question mark?
I'll be back.
No, you won't. Okay. No, it's not bad. Okay, I can do that. Into foreign Minecraft cast. Yeah, I can see that. Oh. Oh, man. Just went this way. I can do that. We gotta go right back down a big old fuck knuckle hill. Alright, well, let's dilly-dilly this one. Evening, Thomas. Hope your day was well. Mine's been very annoying since it's been snowing all day. Oh, I'm back. Fuck Knuckle Hill, I dare you. Fack Knuckle Hill. No. I'm sorry your day wasn't terribly good, Thomas. Hope everything turns around. Oh look! Another film! God. I'm bridging it. This time I'm gonna do a plate girder. Or a plate deck. We're gonna do a plate deck. I don't do a lot of those. I'll do a plate deck and I'll appease to Sean's better nature. Although I don't actually know if he likes plate decks.
Yeah, plate decks are good. We don't actually have that many on there.
No, we don't. I was gonna say, we don't really use just a lot of plate decks. It's a shame.
40 card train today freaking rocks. Here at the Carrabassett Valley, we know all about that shit.
What do you say?
Thomas's day sucked because he had to do a 40 card train of rocks.
Hey! Sounds like you're getting hired at the Carrabassett.
Would you like to work at the Carrabassett Valley Railroad, where we have quarries because Sean is compulsive.
Sean is a whore.
Compulsive. We're gonna go with compulsive this time.
I like my word better.
Well, I would like you to go fuck yourself, but here we are.
Well, I would love to go fuck myself, but here I am. What are you gonna do about that one, huh? You know,
Sure, hire me. I'm a crazy ass engineer. You would fit in great here. Welcome aboard, motherfucker.
A rock fetish. I mean, close. Sean just sees a hole in the ground and he's like,
Jaden, guess what? Jade pulls out gun. What? Quarry.
shoot Sean in the face. No!
Well, unfortunately for you, Jaden, in the afterlife, I'm just gonna spend my entire time throwing rocks at you. I'll have plenty thanks to all my quarries.
Sean, I may not be the right-hand man of the fucking AM server, but I'm probably gonna be the right-hand man of the devil, so be careful. Like, Lucifer is waiting down there, and I hope he's fucking excited.
He is not. I'm sorry. I hate to spoil it for you.
How the fuck do you know?
God damn it.
God damn it. Bad joke. Anyways.
Indeed.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that at all. Look at that. That's painful. Ugh. I do not like that. Ugh. Hold on, I gotta fix this. I do not like that. There. That will do. I'd rather prefer either coal or phosphate unit trains.
Well, unfortunately for you, neither coal nor phosphate occur anywhere near the fucking Carrabassett Valley, so it's rocks, take it or leave it.
I would say where? Oh, and lumber. Yeah, lumber unit trains.
You either get rock or you get wood. Both are pretty hard. I mean, Matt, you can't even fucking blame me because playing the God card is just the ultimate power move. You see, Thomas, where you went wrong is having brakeman in the first place. You have conductor, take it or leave it, basically.
Either you get rock or you get wood. Pretty much. Because you're on the Carrabassett.
Or you get tomato.
No! No! No!
We are serving that damn facility.
No!
matter what. It makes too much sense to ignore.
I want to ignore it.
Well, too fucking bad. You can.
I'm going to.
Alright, so, chat.
No.
Put this into perspective.
I will exit you out of
This
the call.
place, this place that I'm talking about
is a fucking nightmare to get to, and I don't want to do it.
It's literally just off of one of our fucking
I'd
branches.
rather drive to Boston.
Well, fucking drive, bitch.
I will have to this weekend. Ah, fuck, I'm gonna have to go to Boston this week. Well, just about to Boston. But I'm gonna have to go that way. Ah, man, that's unfortunate.
See, what I'm talking about, imagine a greenhouse. Now, imagine, like, almost... Actually, how much did I think? I think it was like 41 acres of greenhouse. Just this huge fucking greenhouse. And it's all tomato.
Why, I don't have a fucking clue. The thing is the greenhouse is visible in the Carrabassett. It's
all tomato. But, like, yes. And, like, I mean, it is literally, like, less than a mile from the end of one of our current branch lines.
Oh, here it is.
So
these big green squares are the greenhouses. These two squares are the greenhouses for this tomato facility. So they take up almost a full baseboard. Really.
yeah. It's insane.
That much
And we
greenhouse
could get
too many
a
hippies.
whole... Like, we could, like, get several carloads a week out of that bitch. And because they're all in greenhouses and they're not necessarily subject to the weather, it's a year-round thing. So we're guaranteed business. We're always going to have tomatoes.
Why tomatoes?
Well, I mean, sometimes you gotta make a wicked BLT, bud.
No.
You don't like BLTs?
I mean, I love a BLT. Don't get me wrong. Okay, hold on. How do
Damn
you
right.
how do you like your bacon?
Alright, BLTs are fucking great. Let's just.
How do you like your bacon?
See, sandwich bacon is different because, like, for a BLT, you have tomatoes, which are soft, and then you have lettuce, which is soft. See, like, I usually prefer a slightly crispier bacon on my sandwiches, but I like chewy bacon otherwise.
Okay, I can.
I mean, honestly, like, you know what? I could do chewy bacon all the way through.
That's how I prefer mine. I just prefer chewy bacon.
Yeah, honestly, that's just better. Because, like, you crunch and it just, the texture fucks.
I have been called a psychopath by several women for liking chewy bacon. Oh,
Well, they're wrong.
I also sleep with my socks on, which apparently is very psychotic, so...
Alright, sleeping with the socks on is kind of psychotic, except for when you're doing it with your best bud, and then, you know, you kind of have to.
So this railroad I'm building, yeah. Just gonna quickly eat off that subject since, you know... Now I know it's on your mind now that we're going to Ohio. If I hear careless whispers in the middle of the night, I'm leaving.
Scott's like, Sean, where's Jaden? I don't see the Vic. You see, Scott, you put us in a room, and I play Careless Whisper, and he is in Maine.
He actively left.
He is in Maine. He couldn't have left but like 5 hours ago. Maine.
I drove so far, my car is sailing across the Atlantic. So far, so fast, I am now a bar. Oh, it's Toby. Oh, hi.
Gas, 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 I'm gonna step on the gas.
You know what, I don't know why, but the minute you went like, "Deh," all I could think of was, "Deh, Grease. I wish I could play that right now. Oh, it's a double juice. You're a cat. I'm migrating to England. Fuck tomatoes. Norway, and we have a deal. Oh, I just told me. Oh, what are you doing?
Hey, Jade, look in the quote book.
I'm a little busy.
It's worth it. Don't read it aloud, but look in the quote book.
Which quote book?
Stu quote book.
Okay, because I say there's like several quote books now. I'm assuming you meant the most recent one.
Yes.
Yes. I wish I could read that one aloud. Oh, it's Joey.
I'm also quite fond of the AIAA Heat Shield brand condoms advertisements that we came up with.
What?
Put this on your rocket. Shoot your load into space.
A fuck knuckle huge corner, because, why not? You see, I liked that up until I did it. Yep, no, I'm not doing that.
Well, rip.
Yep.
Rip to grandma, but I'm different.
What? Take my music in, don't worry. Yes. There we go. Now here's the question. What level am I at? I'm at 95.8. What is this at? This is at 101. Oh, so this is gonna be real close. Hey Avery, how's it going? How's it shaking in Arizona land? Your fucking no snow and shit. Subaru life and negatory? Although I am going to call you here this week before I head to Ohio, so we know what day you're free, because I got to sprechen the English with you. Oh.
It's quote book's just gonna get lit tonight, apparently.
I mean, I don't like it. What don't you like? I mean, you can come have all the snow you want, Avery. It's a wet, slushy mix here, and my back feels like I literally just took a jackhammer to it and said, screw you later, I'll be back.
Yeah, he got snow creed up there.
Yeah, it's...
See, I had the correct reaction. We had like a couple of tiny little flurries down in Alabama, and I appropriately said, what the fuck is this bullshit? Who allowed it to snow down here?
I mean, in my defense, Sean, I said something about this. Oh, it's Toby. Matt, I'm going to be on 90, going really, really fast. So if you get in my way, I'm going to run you off the road. Whether you're standing on it, driving on it, or levitating above it, I will do something. So if you're going to be out there waiting for me, you best be getting out of my way. Because I will have just gotten the fresh fuck out of New York, and I hate driving through that place.
BWI inbound with 3,000 in cargo hurt?
A little, probably more than that. Like maybe like an outbound to Oakland connecting to Hawaii full of cargo hurt.
Half in, half out of the ground. Well, you see, if you get low enough in the ground, he'll give you a haircut as he goes by.
Give you a shave and a haircut.
Just a shave. You'll get this really cool fucking skid mark tattoo on your head too.
Start calling you Tirehead. Alright, we have successfully connected the Nordica. So the Nordica is linked all the way back up to the Madison now. Now for the next part. The Y. Oh, I hate that corner. Ugh. Da! I don't like that corner. That's just... Da! Why? Why is that? Why does that exist? There. A little smoother. Alright, now for this shit. Whying the bridge. Wouldn't that be cool, Sean? A switch in the middle of the bridge, but that would also be cancerous.
I mean...
Yeah. Matt, if something was floating behind me going down the highway, I would rightfully assume that it's you since, you know, I had mentioned that previously.
That's Chris.
Is that Chris?
That
I don't
is
know. All their
Chris.
fucking profile pics look the same.
See, one is named Matt and one is named some foamer shit.
Yeah, I just saw the profile picture and the colors matched up, so I'm like, okay. So I went with it. I don't know, damn it, I'm building a fucking railroad. I don't know what to do here. So what should I do for this Y, Sean?
Good question.
Because I need to get the trains going the other way. Alright, I get to change this side because it's no longer Abenaki sub, it's Kennebec. Fuck. that's one thing we can do. And then back here. What are these corners doing? What the fuck? Don't you backtalk me? Now, one thing I could do, although I don't know if it would be... Alright, disregard my ideas. Ideas not worth the times. Well, what we have here. What's up, Penzi fan? Oh, I do not like that corner. Okay. Come back here. Possibly do something like this. I don't know. Get rid of the grate. There we go. Not ready? Jeez. Here. Spread it up. Make me start yawning here in 5 minutes, Sean. Okay, in 5 seconds. Oh, fuck you. Shit. Jesus. Oh. Procrastinating on homework. Yeah, that's a mood right there. I want to be the man who said now as a regional railroad in Ohio and Ohio PA. Why don't we have green and silver? Silver fuckers. I don't. Not entirely sure what you're referencing there, but
FURX units.
it's gonna be a little over a mile. There we go. No. Oops, if I delete the truck. Not that we'll need that space, but it's good just to have it anyways. There, and there's control point. Whatever the fuck this is. Start snoring live on stream.
So that has kind of sort of happened. So I don't snore when I sleep. I don't make much of any noise at all. And one time, I was on call with Jade. Now, I don't think I'd either gotten like 2 hours or no hours of sleep the night before. I don't remember which. But he was talking about something. I can't remember. I think we were talking about the roster maybe or something. I don't remember exactly what we were talking about.
Yeah, we were.
But I ended up nodding off in the middle of it because I was just that exhausted. And it took Jaden about 30 minutes to notice.
Oh yeah, no, I kept talking the whole time, which was the real shitty thing about the whole ordeal was I kept talking. I continued to talk and go on about whatever business that I was trying to talk to Sean about. And I think at some point, like, I think there's a couple of times where I had paused to ask a question, and like, he just obviously never responded, so I'm like, alright, well, I'll just kind of course, the back of my head, that's like, oh, maybe you should check to see if he's sleeping. Nope, back of my head, I'm like, I'll just keep talking. Which was mistake number one. But yeah, it was, I want to say it was like middle of the afternoon too, but you had stayed up late.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, you had stayed up real late the night before doing whatever it is that you had done that night, so probably playing tanks.
Probably pulling an all-nighter to finish a fucking paper.
It was middle of the summer though, so like I don't think you were in school yet.
Was it in the middle of the summer?
It was in the middle of the summer.
I don't fucking
Because I wasn't at work yet, so I'd kind of just gotten up. Actually, have we talked about the recent rosterisms? Because I haven't streamed since then.
I don't think so.
You want to mention what the newest version of the roster looks like to the people?
It looks fucking fucked.
Okay, do you want to go into depth about what the new roster looks like to people?
Let me pull up the roster.
Much effort, very wow.
So, in the latest update to the roster, I added history to all of our SD40s.
Oh, they have history now.
Well, just what railroads each number set came from. But in the previous update, we actually did some stuff. So, in the most recent actual major roster update, the SD38-2s got completely axed. Their host gone. Poof. Goodbye. And in their place, we in their place, we got the 6 Illinois Terminal SD39s. Initially, we were just going to settle at 6. However, we ended up adding 4 more, so we have 10 total. The other 4 being former ATSF units. Slight adjustment to the GP40X numbering. They're now numbered 958 through 961 instead of 957 through 960. Just a small change there. The SD49s are gone because ultimately we've discovered that if we were to need to rebuild them, there's like in their rebuilt form they would be basically useless to us. So they were axed. And so that kind of freed up some room in the roster. Our 10 SD50s were rebuilt to SD50M, so they have 3,000 horsepower now. I just used a different designation to differentiate them from the CSX units. We picked up C 6 C430s, so that'll add to our Alco-powered fleet a little bit. We've had...
A female messaged me.
We have 3 SD24s now, 5 SD20s.
And yes, Penty band Viking music. And hello, Ethan. Welcome. I think you're a new viewer, so welcome to the channel. Kind of why I like being a small YouTuber, and I can always keep track of who seems new and who isn't.
Oh, and we also added SD40 M-2s. We added 15 of those. And those are going to be kind of surge fleet type deal. So what they're going to do is when we have, especially in winter, because a lot of our 6-axle fleet, or not our 6-axle, our 4-axle fleet, like our GP50s especially, are designated snow fighters. That's their whole spiel. And so we're going to be using the SD45, or because they're SD45 car bodies, but they're 40-2 spec. So they're going to pitch in helping out with some of the heavier local trains, because they're still like, they're the upper limit of what can fit down a branch line. And then also they're going to serve as booster power for some of these kind of plow consists and stuff like that. And then in the meantime, you know, it's just extra freight power that we'll have. And I'm pretty excited about those.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty stoked about those units myself.
The current roster now numbers 268 locomotives, which will probably ultimately end up getting trimmed down, but that's... Once we get to a point where we're operating a little more, we can actually assess our needs, we'll kind of figure that out a little bit more then. But currently we have 65 4-axle units, 31 locomotives which are dedicated to passenger service, because we do run a commuter service on the railroad. We have 7 SW1500s, which are either in yards or permanent other assignments. In terms of our local 6-axle fleet, kind of our smaller 6-axle stuff, got 18 units designated for that. 50 locomotives are dedicated helpers, and then the remaining 97 locomotives are all in mainline freight service.
Oh, female messaged me again. Whoa, hey, hold on. Damn. Second. Plow. Oh, don't go by. I just shoveled my driveway. Anyways, sorry. Often female messages me.
This whole stream is gonna get canceled in about 10 minutes if she fucking messes with something again.
No, I gotta keep going, so the show must go on. Because I'm in a mood to work. I've been fucking around all week on the flight sim when I should have been working. But...
I mean, I've been fucking around in general when I should have been working.
Yeah, but here we are. Say, I can't get too terribly mad at you for fucking around just because you're in college.
I can certainly get mad at myself, and I should.
I mean, dilly-dilly. You know. Yeah. But, yeah. Just, how long is this fucking sighting? Yeah, not that long. I feel like I'm gonna need to take it around the corner. I don't want to do that. So I gotta somehow compress all these tracks down. So I want to stretch this out. This is gonna come back here a little bit. This one's gonna come into here. Take a shot every time Jaden says dilly dilly. Well, in that case. It says it right on the route.
We're gonna have a lot of drunk miners on our hands.
It says it right on the route. And I was conveniently sitting right next to it. I gotta remove that at some point. Forgets to remove it, gets released. Why does the route say dilly dilly? Ah, fuck. My bad. Stop being a bitch. There we go. This area looks like a mess. That's fine though. Uh-oh. I have the hiccups. Oof. It's always something on a live stream, isn't it? Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. Jaden, stop clicking buttons. Oh, hey, Ping Pong. I just looked over and, oh, for cock's sake. Jesus. Alright, so that's that. So now the passenger trains can get by any waiting trains on the siding. So I will fix all this bullshit later. But, alright. So I have successfully connected up the Nordica to the Kennebec, and now you can get both directions.
Sweet.
So, and I made the holdout for the Nordica on this end. So, and it's over a mile, so any, you know, our longest trains can hold up there. So, but yeah, the Nordica is completed. So I'll take a journey along it real quick. Now the only thing is you know, there are no passing sidings along the Nordica. It's not incredibly long, but I do get the feeling there should be one somewhere.
There needs to be at least one.
I would say it's not a very long subdivision, but I think that I was going to put a bridge there, I think. Yep, I was going to put a bridge there. That's a huge gap. What the fuck was I bridging? Oh well. Don't forget to put a bridge there. Alright, so if I were to be a siding, where would I be? Tunnel. No.
The passing tunnel.
A tunnel. Actually, oddly enough, that tunnel's about halfway down the line.
Oof.
I would put it on the east side of the tunnel, but that's the long 2.6, and I don't know if we really want a passing siding on a 2.6.
We fucking don't, actually.
Yeah, I was say, I don't really think that's a wise idea, because something's going to have to stop on that, and then not only is it going to have to stop on that, it's going to have to get moving again on that. You know?
Yeah.
Because generally when something stops, attack me to get my route, but I'll be sticking around. Copy that. No! And all the snow's in my driveway now. Fuck. Alright. The database gets. Oh man. Database repair. Those are always fun. Yeah, mine pre-cached for about 5 minutes earlier. Why are you pre-caching? You've been running for over 2 hours. What's the grade here? Ooh. Only problem is the town sits right here. And that's a road, and that's the only road through Bowen's Mills. So unless I went under the tracks, I could put a passing siding here, but that's really close to that. I also have to redo this Pan Am connection because there's a rail trail out here that I need to turn back into rail. I need to untrail the rail trail. And I don't think we need this Y. Or do we? No, we don't need the Y anymore because the station's not over here. The Amtrak doesn't come this way. So, where am I gonna put the passing siding, Jesus? Because if I put it in Bowen's Mills, it's too close to Farmington, so it wouldn't make sense. But if I put it toward Whiteham Corner, another road. Shit. That's too close to that. Erg. That fucking tunnel. Well, either that, or we come off the viaduct. Let me get my mile train out.
I'll be back.
10-4, I'll be here crying. If I get this mile train going, I can see. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna have to get a passing siding here in I don't know what town this would be. Like, let me get on my phone here on the map. So I just need to get it in between the viaduct and need to shoot it between the viaduct and the other bridge on the other side. whatever this could end up being, it's gonna have to be a double. Which is gonna suck, but I mean, it tis what it is. Something got messed up. No, there we go. Okay. This Phil figured out later. Alright, so there's a passing sighting, and I have another godforsaken bridge up here. So there's our passing sighting. So that'll be CP Starks. It's a little over a mile, so you know, usually our trains don't get that long, but that'll suffice. Reconnecting, disconnecting, reconnecting, disconnecting. There's this yard, so that's good, that's fine. Alright, so I think that will conclude that. I don't think I'll need to. Actually, let me get that bridge in by Starks real quick before I forget, because I'm gonna forget. And I suppose I should probably get some pillars in here, which I can't necessarily measure out too very well. So I'll probably just eyeball it a little bit. So pillars on that. Not the bridge I wanted to stop and work on. Just because it's a little longer, we're going to measure the gap. So we'll start it right here. Bring it to roughly about... there. So that's 572 feet on the nose. So let's see. 572. It's 286. So probably do 3 pillars. Right in the middle, or 2 in the middle, obviously, because well, where did I just go? Oh, not too far from the bridge. Okay. So there's that, which I think that'll work alright. And roughly half of 286, 143. So 143 feet out. Out. Put another one. That'll suffice for this bridge. Perfect. So there's that. Alright, great. Span a little gap. Got our passing siding in, so that's perfect. Now I think we will officially move on from this. That's just, I love this viaduct. I'd say we'd run a train up it real quick, but I think I'm gonna do that in my own time to see how bad my grades came out. Now, something I have been toying around with the idea of is currently all our signals are a mile apart. They are 1 mile apart. Every single signal on the entire length of the Carrabassett. Now, I have heard that some railroads do space their signals out in 2 mile intervals. You know, what do you think would be more realistic? Having a signal every mile, or going down and putting a signal every roughly 2 miles? Kind of been curious about that. I've been meaning to talk to Logan, LTG, about that, since he's the big signal guru. So those should be fine. Alright, let's move on to the only other place that I need to make an edit, which is going to be right up here. Right in town, Skowhegan. Yeah, I was gonna say, I know, I know with an absolute signal, like, I'm gonna have, yeah, it's gonna go at distant, and it's gonna go, I think there'll be, so, like, I'll put, because Logan, basically, the way he explained it to me, so we're using searchlights, so These are generally just your run-of-the-mill signals. They're just kind of off in the middle of the line doing whatever. Although I don't particularly like that. There we go. Yeah, these are just kind of your run-of-the-mill signals. As we start to get close to, I think like the signal before an absolute, said put the dual head distant, I believe. So I think this would be about a mile before the absolute, and then at a junction or at the actual, you know, wherever we need it, you know, we have the absolute. So I'll space these out every 2 miles and such. We'll go from there. But what I need to do right now is I need to get this part of the rail line to connect this way, and then I need to redo this connection here. Put a Y and get this bridge across the Kennebec without excuse me, straying too far from the original alignment. Then I need to adjust this bridge because something that was pointed out was I stretched this too far. Like there should almost be 2 underslung sections right here, but this is strung out way too far. So, general edits that I need to go back and make, and then unfortunately my favorite bridge on the whole railroad. I love this bridge to pieces. This is like my favorite bridge. I'm gonna have to take it out. I think this was, no, that's a single pillar. So yeah, so this bridge is gonna go, and it's gonna get replaced by something different that will span the Kennebec in a different spot, just a little bit further down, not too far from here, but yeah, it's gonna have to cross just a little further down. So rather unfortunate, because like I said, I love this bridge, but yeah, again, can't do much about that. Oh. My cat's asleep and it's really cute. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll start over here. I'm gonna just go ahead and start over here real quick. So get this part of the track swung in. So I think instead of banking right, wherever we decide to do that, so what's this hill doing? That is climbing. What's this there? What's this 63. So I gotta come down a bit. Oh, that's close. 1.41. Wow. That was a shot in the dark. Okay, well there's the left-hand turn put in, so that's good. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the track through here. Do not need it anymore. Welcome back, Thomas. You haven't missed a whole hell of a lot. Just getting rid of some tracks. Including this small yard here. obnoxious track work here through Skowhegan as I tried to snake my way through town. I'll leave that there because that will still get served. So that's going to get taken out. Oh, nice. That's always sounds delightful. Yep, double stream for just regular Thomas. I got 2 Thomases in this stream. That's always great. But after you kicked it, then, that's a problem. Fucking imposter. Oh! Regular Thomas is Odin. Well, hello, Odin. Shit. And it's still snowing. Shit. Sorry, apparently I can't be a functioning adult and button my shirt properly. Alright, so... this crossing is going to get moved up the street some. Alright, so there's this bridge. Boring fan 727 is kind of sus. Ha! I mean, I could be sus for all we know. Let's see here. So what I'm gonna do is, so we have an industry way back here. This is, I believe, Hammond Lumber. They, lumber, center beams will come here. This little track is gonna have to come all the way along here to the main back out over here. So what I'm thinking is there ain't much over here, but in order to make this little, branch back down the side of the Kennebec worth it, I want to put one more industry with a small kind of loadout right here, like maybe a wood chipping facility, because those seem to be very prominent up this way. I think that's what I'm gonna, or I think that's what I'm gonna try to put in here. Don't particularly have a name for it, so I'll kind of get that figured out here in the next few minutes. But real quick, I am just gonna take just a quick break, freshen up, hit the bathroom, and then I'll be back to. Obviously do some more building here in Skowhegan, so I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's continue to get the tracks up this way. So they are flat as hell here. Can I get away with it a little further through here? I don't think so. Oh, no. That's a big no. I'll do like I'll give you a 2. I ain't gonna go any higher. That's bullshit right there. But either way, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here. Continue to climb. Oh, I don't like that corner. Nope, that corner is that is a no-go there, Ghost Rider. So we're just gonna do that. Perfect, great. What is with these fills? God, son of a bitch. Alright, Pensy fan, have a good evening. Thanks for tuning in. Son of a bitch. Okay. Let's say, I think if I were to continue straight anyways, I would have burrowed myself into a hill. So, alright, so we'll fill. We'll fill Swift this. And then proceed to just, you know, freaking get a cut. Yep, great. Whatever, I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. Probably should, you know, turn the page or corner. Different song. How bad is this cut? That is not bad. But I need to turn. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a dupe. We're gonna dupe. We're gonna shoot, and then we're gonna do some things. Now, hey, hiddly ho there, neighbor-o. Let's see. 99.23. What the diddly darn are you at? 86. Ah, you. Thank you. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take this. I don't want to answer it. You seem like the guy that would dance on a train to Tina Turner bowing. No. There's 2 things, 3, maybe even 4 things wrong with that. 1, I don't dance. 2, I don't listen to Tina Turner. 3 through 4 is I just don't dance. I listen to a lot of metal. A lot of heavy metal, a lot of power metal, thrash, black, Viking. Any metal, really. Doesn't really bother me what kind of metal. I do kind of vibe with Viking music, but yeah, that's about it. I don't dance. So yeah, but no, I don't think I've ever listened to Tina Turner. Like, I just don't think at any point in time I have ever actively listened to Tina Turner. Oh shit, wrong way. Okay, well. Come on, Chris, you at least have to know who Tina Turner is. You can't sit here and tell me you don't know who she is. Yeah, no, I've never in a million years have I listened to Tina Turner. I also think he's like 12. The Million Rail fan is, or like 13 maybe. So he's not. He's not very far along in life. I will just leave it at that. You know, in life, there's just sometimes no help for some people. Some people just need to, you know, just cease to exist. How do you not know who Tina Turner is? Like, you just... Like, I listen to metal. I mean, then again, you know, my mom... I don't think my mom listened to Tina Turner much. She might have. You at least gotta know who she is. I mean, renowned, world renowned. Rock and roll is. That's just... If you don't know who Led Zeppelin is, I'm gonna have to kick you out. Like, you gotta know who Led Zeppelin is. Like, if you don't know who they are, you're out. Like, there is no help for you at this point. Okay, well, there is a ray of light at the end of this damn tunnel. Then you're not that fucking useless, Christ. Oh wait, no I don't. Where's this at? Where are you at? You are at 86.2. So I'll just bring you up to 86.2. There we are. Congratulations. Winner. Another bridge here or something. Alright. I'm just glad you know who Led Zeppelin is. Do you know any, Tool at all? Like Pantera? Like, I'm sure you know who Metallica is. You gotta know who Metallica is. What kind of music do you generally listen to, Chris, anyways? Just so I can get an idea of what the heck we're working with here. I would just prefer not to, just because, I don't, if I let one person do it, I'm gonna have to let everyone do it. I don't want everyone to, just some people that, I don't really want hanging on Discord call. I will make a deal with you. I will sometime get on a Discord call and, join a live stream and, let you guys come in and maybe ask some questions or chat a little bit. I hopefully won't regret that decision, but I'll make a little Discord server and stuff like that. I technically have one. It's for a virtual airline, though. And I can make one for the Carrabassett or whatever. Or, if you're in the AM server, I can maybe do something in there. But yeah, if I'm on a live stream, I can maybe get you guys in there sometime. And we can all sit down and have a little discussion why I build. But tonight, particularly, I usually just keep the streams for Sean and I. But I will, at some point, do that, since that kind of seems to be a big thing, so I'll do that for y'all. Let it clear. I saw the link for that the other night in Shameless Self-Promotions, I think it was. I can't recall, but now, Thomas, if I was to step out on a limb, Sultan's a Swing, Stairway to Heaven, possibly artist, the most popular rock song. Just throwing in my guesses into the hat. remember seeing that joke. You know, they have a stairway to heaven and a highway to hell. You can clearly tell which one they intended there to be more traffic on. It's like, yeah, not wrong. You're not wrong. Definitely not wrong. Alright, so what we're going to do here is because... So what's going to happen here is we're approaching Skowhegan, and this is kind of a small choke point for the railroad, because the train's going to go slow through here, because you have 1, 2, 3, I think 4, 5, 6, 7 crossings, all in a less than a mile. So in about a 3/4 of a mile stretch, you have 7 crossings. And you're rolling behind people's backyards and all that fun stuff. So that's about a 20 mile an hour zone right there. And then what's going to happen is we're going to come across the last crossing right here, and then we're going to have a slight bridge, a swing to the right, up a hill, a yard. There's be a small yard here, and then you're going to swing off to the left for the Abenaki, and you're going to continue to the right for the Kennebec. So this is kind of a big meeting point. It's also a choke point. So the problem here that existed in the past was so the trains went up through Skowhegan this way, I think through one of these fields. I think it was this field over here. Yep, so it's through this field right here. And then the trains would continue on, and they go through Norwich Walk, and they go down this long 50 mile an hour stretch until Control Point Madison. Well, the problem with that is when you are approaching Skowhegan from the east. So coming down the Abenaki sub from the east. So you go across this bridge, which again I got to redo, and then you start going up this hill here, which this is a pretty steep hill. You go up this hill, it's pretty steep, it's pretty steep, it's pretty steep. You go into a tunnel, pop out the other side of the tunnel, go down a really steep hill, because these mountains just suck. Kind of around these bends and whatnot. You kind of keep going along, go through this straightaway, cross this bridge, up this hill, cross a crossing, another crossing, around, you slow down, there's this nice sharp bend, and then you reach Control Point Cannon. It's the cannon siding. So the problem with that is we're all the way over here now. Skowhegan is all the way over here, so you're quite a few miles. So you have a yard that you're pulling into that was on the other side of town in a 20 mile an hour zone. And then on top of that, you got trains that are also coming the other way. So you gotta go real slow through here, it's a bottleneck. You know, come up a grade, go through Norwich Walk, that's pretty slow. Then you get on this really fast section, and then about the time you get up to here, that's Madison. So you gotta go all the way from over here, roughly, to all the way over there for your next siding, and through all this congestion. So what's going to happen here is because you have two subdivisions meeting each other on top of a yard in a very busy area with a very large industrial park for Carrabassett standards, is we're going to create sidings for the trains to hold out. Hold out for the yard, wait for the trains to come past, you know, passenger trains, because this line south here is heading to Waterville. So this is our big connection with Pan Am, or CSX, or whatever the hell they're going to turn into. But that's our big connection that we got to get to. So we got to go that way. But each way is going to have its a holdout. So it's going to be a holdout over here. There's going to be a holdout down here. There's going to be a holdout on this way. You got to have enough holdouts. They at least have to be a mile in length at the minimum, just so they can hold a long train if need be, because it is a very important section. Then the yard is going to be somewhere in here, if I can squeeze it. If not, I mean, I could always fit the yard in down over here somewhere, but I would prefer to keep the yard kind of close to the Y. We'll wait and see. So, we gotta get a passing siding in here. Oh, excuse me. Let's see here. Sorry, I had to just check out something real quick. Anyhow, just getting a little caught up on things, so... Alright, so let's get this siding up the hill. What I need to do is stick... So I'll probably have the switch be right about here. Alright, so the switch is right here. So that'll work. And then what I'll do is I'll put the mile train here. It has to be at least a mile. Oh, okay, we're gonna just, yep, that's cool. Alright, so we're just gonna delete that. So yeah, so let's get dragging. Take this up here. So right as we get around this corner, I'll go ahead and end the siding. So that'll end right up here. I'll drag it a little further. Okay, I'm going to delete this first so I can do what I said I wanted to do. Now I'll drag this. Perfect. So that is in. Let's grab this. Sweet. Do that. Scoop up. There. Let's make it correct. That's odd. That's all now. I see that's, yes, Blast Schism again. That's a good song. Ugh. I wish they didn't have all these stupid copyright things. I'd blast Schism right now. I mean, they just give me a... I don't think they give me a... I don't know. YouTube's weird nowadays, and I don't want to stir the pot. That's also another good Tool song, The Pot. Because I know they've been bopping streamers for listening to music and shit. It's like... You know, that's kind of why I play this music. It's royalty free, and you know, I mean, I vibe to it. I honestly, I build to this music because it's, you know, it's kind of a mood, really. It's nice. It's just kind of, you know, calming, and yeah, it's like I listen to songs with lyrics. Oh, did Sean come back? I heard something. Yep, that's just Sean. You good?
Yeah.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Just made my cat jump.
Well, you said calming music, and I felt the need to, you know, kind of just change moods real quick, you know?
Looking for some really good control point signs that are renameable. Is there an asset for that? I mean, I was just getting up some of Logan's signs, the highway signs, which realistically aren't what they're supposed to be used for, but that is what I'm using them for. I just got ASMR fucking rapper opening. I think the rest of the fucking live stream did too.
ASMR rapper adjusting, to be more accurate.
No. So, I got the new alignment going through Skowhegan. You're gonna love the Grape leaving town.
Oh, really?
Well, I reduced it from a 2.7 to a 2.6. Because of my original version, it was a 2.77.
Good lord.
Yep, and now it's a 2.6, so I fixed it. Be proud of me. Yep, so yeah, so I got it coming down through. It makes a nice slight jaunt to the right. Comes behind all these houses, crosses the old street running. It's gonna come this way, go across that little bridge I built, come right, go up the hill, yard, fucking yada 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 yada. Y, bridge, Abenaki, all the fun stuff. And I deleted the other right of way that used to be here. So that is a thing. What the fuck is this? I don't recall approving of this, but alright. And that's a. Yep, that's indeed a thing. Particularly like that. Female has stopped replying. Oh well. It was short-lived.
Unfortunate.
Either that or she fell asleep.
I mean, it is 11 o'clock over there.
I have hoped that before, and I guess it's just a long sleep, because I'm still waiting on some girls to reply. It's fucking hibernation, really. Sean, what the fuck, dude? I am getting ASMR of you eating. What are you eating? Tell the class.
I have a Christmas cake.
Christ on a stick. Like, it's okay if I'm in person because, like, you know, it's, you know, I expect this to be happening while, you know, we're cuddling between, you know, trains and stuff like that, so, but I don't...
Huddle together for warmth in the vestibule.
I gotta ask Scott what the fuck we should be wearing, so...
What we're going to be wearing and what we're going to be doing is probably the more important one.
Yeah, because it's not just ORE this time, it's, you know, the holiday Christmas train, the North Pole Express, whatever the fuck they're calling it. So, because I have until, no, I have tomorrow, because somebody who can help me pick out something to, nice to wear, or potentially could give me something nice to wear, is leaving Monday for landing training in Denver. Then promptly after that, he is flying to LA to go check on his cars, and he's meeting a girl from Atlanta and hanging out there for a few days in LA with her. So he won't be back till the 15th. Which, I'm gonna say 15th. Yeah, he won't be back till he's gonna be gone, and then I'll leave, and then I'll come back, and then after I get back, he'll come back. So
you see, Chris, the topics range like that. See, last week we were talking about how we're going to fund the railroad. This week we're talking about how we fund ourselves.
Yeah, funding ourselves is a fairly important topic considering. But
Yeah. I mean, realistically speaking, it doesn't really matter what I wear, because no matter what, I'm going to be wearing some big ass fucking pea coat, because that's the only real heavy jacket I have.
yeah,
So that's just going to be the standard for me.
say my heavy jackets consist of high vis. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, at least you fit the dress code.
Well, you know, yeah, it's just, you know, I don't particularly know. I mean, I don't know if he's going to be picky or not because, again, he's...
He won't be, but it still doesn't hurt to try, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, if he, you know, if he says, you know, hey, it's fine, just, you know, we need people to just a car host, alright, fine, you know, I'm going to try and maybe wear something nice underneath, but I'm definitely going to be using that big jacket and my rain pants, because, you know, there's not a lot to me, so I get cold fairly easily.
Yeah.
Which used to be a source of a lot of arguments in St. Louis. Oh, well, you're from Maine, you're supposed to like the cold. Bullshit, I'm not supposed to like anything. There is nothing stating that I'm supposed to be enjoying this. I just know how to dress for it, and I know how to tolerate it. That's like saying people in Norway must like it when the sun doesn't come up for 6 months out of the year.
Man, you must love those sunscreen savings.
You must really love those screensavers of sunsets, motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
But at the same point, it's like, you know, there is nothing, not a damn thing. There is no written contract anywhere as being a Mainer saying you have to like snow. Nope, not a damn thing. Not a damn, that's nowhere. Wait, what the fuck am I doing? I just shoveled. I should be eating clam chowder right now. Sorry, just had an afterthought. Anyhow.
Well, you'll be pleased to know that I did finish the Christmas cake, so no more ASMR for you.
Thank fuck. I love you, dude, but fuck.
Here, let's do some ticket puncher ASMR instead.
I can tolerate that. I actually... I'm assuming I'm going to be hearing a fair bit of that.
Yeah, it depends on what Scott has us doing.
It also depends on how much we're supposed to interact and distance ourselves from the customers. The patrons, or whatever you want to call them.
Throw the punch at him. It's a do-it-yourself.
It's the do-it-yourself. Alright, then I gotta take a hard right. Alright, I think I'm doing this correctly. I wouldn't know because my dumbass deleted the shit, so...
You know what that sounds like?
That me problem.
It just sounds kind of unfortunate, doesn't it?
Fuck you too. Did you just me?
Get did.
I'm gonna you right in the face with my boot. Fortunately, you're taller than me, so that's gonna be a real stretch to get up there.
I mean, you know what? If you can pull off the gymnastics required to do that, I will let you.
Sean, you should know by now, I am very not flexible.
I'm aware. That's why. That's why I said what I said.
You know what? Go fuck yourself. Stop it! Christ! Ah! I will play remove kebab.
I'll remove your kebabs.
Ugh. Ugh. No. Hard pass.
Alexa, play The Who, sad but true.
You have an Alexa?
No.
No. That's sad but true. Hey.
I mean,
Kevin, just
when whenever I'm driving to go get food and I have my brother in the car, I have Bralexa. Where I just tell my brother to play shit and he has to because I said so.
Where's your off switch? Don't tell me, I don't want to know. There are certain things throughout the day that I need to know, and there are certain things throughout the day that I just don't want to know, and this would probably classify as one of them.
I mean...
Nope, nope,
yeah,
nope.
Classified, you don't get to know.
Good, I don't want to know. I asked a question, I immediately regretted it, I don't want to know.
Okay.
Just, fine then, keep your secrets.
I will.
Good, I hope you do. Alright. Yeah. Oh, I still hurt. This time come from Toby CEO on the roster, Jaden arguing with himself, Christmas cakes, and cuddling in vestibules. Oh, I gotta pop my back. Nope. Okay, can't pop that side. Alright, let's, Nope, I can't pop that side. I shoveled so aggressively that my back is just fucked. I said fuck this, no, and everything about it, and I shoveled it. And my cat is being oh so cute right now. Hello! He just casually, barely opened his eyes. I stick my hand towards him and he just sticks his neck up. Like, oh please, let me here. Oh, hold on, I gotta pet the cat. What are you doing, buddy? Feeling better from earlier? Yeah. Sick kitty. What a rough life. Alright, so we go up this hill. Alright, so I need to take the yacht here. Change positions. Alright. So let's see here. So I will need to... I remember exactly what I wish I had saved the old version of the Carrabassett, because if I had saved it, then I would know exactly what I did.
I literally sent you. I sent you this whole thing.
No, you sent me the whole thing, but as a stubborn Maina, I fucking ignored it. Like, nope, it's done. I screwed up. Whatever. Gone. We'll move on. I'll just, you know, I have pictures, I memorized it. Well, pictures don't tell me shit because I don't remember vertex sites. But anyways, here we are.
Alright, well, so step one, remove that fucking bridge, please.
Oh, well,
It hurts me.
fuck you and your filthy face.
Fuck you too.
You just might get your chance. Maybe not during the live stream, but anyways. Alright, so. I'm gonna save the pillars because I need to remember those ones, what they were. It wasn't a big yacht, I remember that. Like, I can't. Like, the longest track was maybe.
I think you might have sent me a screenshot of it. Let me take a look.
I was gonna say, I remember one of the tracks was like it wasn't any more than like a couple thousand feet.
Yeah.
Because like it's not meant to be a big yacht. You know, I even added like I think 7 tracks total. I think. So the longest track I'm gonna try to make about 2,247 feet long if I can do that. Problem is the damn Abenaki coming in. So I'll probably have to curve it a little more this way, do the Y. This is the really interesting part. Yeah, it's a bunch of, this is, some royalty-free Viking music that I pulled up, so... Just beats me sitting here in silence, attempting to figure out shit, arguing with myself. So... Alright, so what I could do is move this back a touch.
Let's see, I see the bridge, because you sent me pictures of your thick bridge. Let's see, Tollbooth Willie, the Witcher song.
Jesus Christ. I think I curved this track more this way.
A whole fucking lot of pictures of airplanes.
Why did I send you pictures of airplanes?
I think we were talking about DBF.
DBF.
Air New Zealand, looking crisp.
Air New Zealand do be looking crisp though.
You showed me the Y, you showed me the bridge.
Okay.
So here, I'll copy that.
And I don't know if you still own a house in the Carrabassett. I mean, I can always find you a space for that. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna step away from looking at the chat for a second to... Alright, so that's the far side. So that tells me that I put that just beyond the Route 1 shield.
There you go.
Approximately...
You even conveniently sent me a map location.
Right about here-ish would be the bridge. So, and it would be more this way than anything. Because I remember the Y, everything kind of curved.
I sent you a picture of the track arrangement. I think it doesn't include the yard, but yeah.
Well, if I can get that fucking Y, because my big problem right now is the Y. I don't need the yacht. I can rough in a yacht. All right, so that actually does help me quite a bit. All right, so let me see here.
Supersonic Victor. Geeky.
So we actually that
whole lot of pictures of SD-24s.
That actually was angled more that way than it was that way. So I gotta actually delete this. So let me just kind of get the track laid in.
Oh, hey, Jaden, you want to hear a joke?
My life.
Oh, God. Alright, anyway. If Dwayne Johnson had downstairs neighbors, they would be clueless about just about everything. Because, I mean, you would be too if you lived under a rock.
Why do I invite you? I need to get a laugh track or something. I just need to get a whole ass laugh track for when you make these incredibly horrible jokes, and I just haven't the energy to laugh at said shitty joke. Oh, hey, look, the bridge came back. And the bridge came back. The very next
Jay,
day. What?
what do you call it when you misspell something on a headstone? A grave mistake.
Grave mistake. Yep. Okay.
To wear a jacket with that.
What?
Would you like to wear a jacket with that?
No. No. Why?
I mean, you could wear a jacket. I'm sure that would make you feel better.
Oh, wow! We could give him a jacket! Wow! Fuck you. God, son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna need one of those but-ums for the fucking God.
I mean, I just got to a point in our conversations which I think is summing up your mood very well, so I'll send that to you as well.
My response to feel any better: no, I want to fuck the wall. Try again? Oh.
I feel the need to yell at a wall. Go for it, bud. Any better? No! I want to fuck the wall. Try again. Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's just an average Wednesday. It's the day we fuck walls, apparently. Alright, that's gotta... Alright, move this way. Alright, this is... we gotta raise this up. Doop, doop. Shoop. Nope. I don't know. Alright, so that's actually looking roughly about how I had it. Alright. That's always fantastic when I can do that. Move that down just a little further. Alright, perfect, perfect. Work it, there we go. I'm probably gonna stream for just a little longer, and then we should probably... I do have to chit-chat a few things with you.
Okay.
Just about latter half of the year, so...
Okay.
Plus, I've been streaming for most of the day, and I gotta, at some point, saddle up to go do round 3 in my fucking driveway.
Round 3, she that good?
She's wet and heavy. That can be taken very differently out of context.
I already have.
And this does not look like the Y. Alright, so where did I done totally fuck up? Did I change that? No, that's still the original alignment. Okay. Let's see. I think that went straight for longer. Yeah, I think that went straight for longer. Or did that kind of come in at a different angle? No, that's okay. Everything's the same. So that's roughly the same. That's a three-way junction that I do not want. Oh, tits.
The three-way that you don't want.
Dale also feels the need to yell at wall. I mean, I don't particularly think he yelled at a wall. More or less, he just wanted to hug the wall. That is merely my observation. Other Chris, small Chris, Vermilion Chris. I don't know, but that particularly sounds like a you problem.
How did I get 30-some thumbtacks out of a broken rubber bandana I bought at Walmart for $5 a month or two ago?
No, fucking advertisement.
Oh, banana, not bandana. Jesus, too hard.
Alright, I need to go back to looking at that picture real quick, because I don't know.
Oh, well. I mean, the actual solution is just, you know, pull the thumbtacks out. I don't see what the big problem is here, Chief.
Problem is he's a dumbass. Question mark. Wrong, not wrong. Cash me outside.
Fuck no, it's too damn cold outside.
I'm sorry, what?
I can and will, I can but will not catch you outside.
Yeah, after that.
It's just too damn cold.
Hey Siri. What's the temperature in Birmingham, Alabama?
In Birmingham, Alabama, it's 43 degrees.
Hey Siri. What's the temperature in Saco, Maine?
It's 34 degrees outside.
Fuck off.
I mean, to be fair, I was assuming I was going to be catching you outside of your house.
I didn't specify where you're caching me outside.
So I made a fucking assumption. Deal with it.
Well, you know what they say about making assumptions.
Yeah, it makes an ass out of everybody.
No, just you.
Fucking fine then.
Hey Siri. What's the temperature in Carrabassett Valley, Maine?
In Carrabassett Valley, it's 25 degrees.
Okay, well don't cache me outside up there. It's also snowing in the Carrabassett.
Oh, what else is new?
Yeah. Yeah, they're getting walloped right now. Like, this would be a perfect day for snow fighting equipment. Alright, I think that's about as good as I'm gonna get this again. I'm not too sure about this leg of the Y, but it's a little tight, I think.
Let's see. 42 where I'm at. 32 with heavy snow in Saco, Maine.
Yep, I can contest it is indeed heavy and it is indeed snow.
Damn, Jasper, Alabama, 34 degrees. Yikes.
Toby seems to like to yell at the wall when you're gone.
No.
Oh, here comes a useless update. Hold on.
Update, they're all out. Wow.
Wow. Wow!
Imagine that.
Wow! They're all out!
Put on a jacket.
Jesus H. Christ. Shoot me in the face. Give me the yeet boys and free my soul. I wanna go dangle from a traffic pole and drift away. Ah. What's that album from? Road Hazard.
Give me the Yeet Boys as a single album on its own.
Oh, that's a single?
Yeah. Almost Locked up in a tin can, headed for the trees. Country road,
Okay.
take me home to the place I belong. Red Mazda in my windshield, take me home. Country roads.
Alright, I think this will be fine on the corner. Yeah, that should be fine. And then this one.
Whoa! Hold the fuck up! That's a fucking wasp. How did you get in here?
I'm sorry.
More importantly, how soon can you get out?
What?
Yeah, there's a freaking wasp doing circles around my freaking overhead light.
Isn't it like, I don't know, winter?
Yeah!
Maybe.
And here he is, just buzzing around.
Hey, Sean.
You can't even see it because the light's too bright.
Hey, Sean.
What? What? Jade. Are we gonna have problems?
Yes! Sean, guess what? He brought his,
What?
He brought his jacket. Fuck you. Oh god. Oh shit. He's doing combat. Oh, I need to go to bed.
If you can stop bouncing off the ceiling, but having problems. Oh wow, that's a real pretty light fix rating.
Oh, fuck. You really need to be careful when joking around with God. Alright, so there is that. So that is now refixed. Let me see here. I should probably drag this out a touch. We're going to have to redo that road a little bit just because it's going to have to kind of more under the bridge. I'm funny. Anyways, so yeah, this. Oh.
No, not in circles, not in circles!
You know, hey Sean. My daddy has his phone on him.
Hold still for like 2 seconds so I can beat you.
So we're having animal abuse on stream now? Question mark?
Get out of there. See, you're on fire. Get down.
John, you're making my COVID flare-ups. Just sit the fuck down.
Out.
No.
Get out of my ceiling.
Me talking to the mice in my house. Oh, hell.
Get down. I'm forever allowing visitors. Social distance.
What's that?
So he's in the boat,
Okay.
and I can't really swat him while he's up in the boat. Except the problem is he really likes the boats and he refuses to come down.
Okay.
But I don't want to like force the boat out of there to force him out, because then I know him being a wasp and fundamentally a rat little bastard will sting me.
As you should fairly well assume.
And then I will yell and swear and cuss, and then I will take him directly to hell with me.
Uh-huh.
Jaden's live stream, trains building, Sean's live stream, Mortal Kombat. And I mean, if you look at Discord, I am visible. I have a fly swatter and a lighter.
Well, that is done diddly fantastic.
Sure is. Anyway, I'm gonna go hunting.
Nah, that's nice that you haven't heard back from the other members of the group. But good evening, welcome back to the stream. Huh? Jean is currently fighting a wasp. Amongst other things to be dealing with in Alabama right now. I am currently doing up some old stuff or stuff that I did on my version of the Carrabassett while Sean was working on his version. So just trying to get some stuff done there. Shit. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna angle this one this way. I'll just slowly curve this over. Also, try not to die in the process of speaking, which would be fantastic. Sean is being somethinged by a wasp right now. I don't know what the appropriate term is, but he's definitely being annoyed by a wasp of sorts. So, you know, you would think that the wasp would have, you know, gone the fuck home, or like, died, because, you know, it's like wintertime now, but, I mean, stranger things have happened. Okay, 6275, raise that up there, raise that up there. File access error. Well, then that'd be a problem. But for the most part, so I'm just redoing my edits because this was what I was busy doing with my version of the route. Fuck. Just trying to get my version of the, or when he was working on his version, trying to remember what the hell I was talking about. I was working, just making some edits to see how I would go about this, and I successfully completed getting the line through here, building a new bridge, building the new yard, and a connection up to the yard. So when I got the newest version of the Carrabassett back from Sean, my dumbass just went right ahead and deleted my version with all the edits on there, without thinking, oh, I might need that for later. So now I'm here, actively attempting to, recreate what I did off of photos. And, yeah. I thought all the wasps were supposed to be purgatory at night. I just figured wasps were just supposed to, diddly fuck right off, because, it's winter time. But, I've been wrong a lot of times. I guess this would count as another. Did you get it, Sean?
Alright, so the bastard has been punished for his crimes,
Sean,
which included, but were not limited to, existing.
all I can imagine right now is when they got Saddam Hussein. They come in, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. That's all I can imagine. Just you walking into the press conference room and stuff like that, and ladies and gentlemen, we got him. It's all I can picture right now. Yeah.
So what I ended up doing was I put my comforter on the floor. I put my other comforter on the little countertop I have over there, and then I put my blanket on top of the insulators, and then I used the fly swatter to pry the boat down. And then the wasp just stayed there because apparently he wore himself out flying around the room for a whole minute like a crackhead. And so he just kind of climbed onto the fly swatter when I prodded him with it.
Oh, he's like, I concede.
And so I then subsequently took the fly swatter and, like any normal person would do, slammed the shit out of it into the wall. And yeah, so that didn't quite finish him. He was crippled, and then the bitching was me smacking the hell out of him multiple times just to make sure,
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you were able to complete this, and I'm glad that you got him.
I survived.
He will survive.
And yes, Scott is in fact here.
Oh my God, it's Scott.
Yeah, he's here.
I didn't know he knew I had a YouTube channel. Good thing I wasn't talking shit about him earlier. That would have been awkward. Get off stream, Sean. But I appreciate the kind words, Scott. Maybe we should have a unit dedicated to Scott. We should get like one of our Jeep 30s and, you know, dedicate it. Just name it Angry Scooter.
What was it? The instead of the powered by our people heritage unit, it's the powered by one angry fucker in high biz heritage unit.
Pretty much. Howdy, David.
David.
Don't shit in the fishbowl. I hear everything. Yeah, no, I easily can contest that you do indeed hear everything. One way or another, it seems to get back to you.
It felt like someone was missing. Congrats, man. There you go.
Actually, should probably wrap it up here shortly to go discuss a few logistics things before it gets too terribly late.
Okay.
So, let me just finish this bridge real quick. I'll quickly recap what we've done today for people just joining us. So, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't fuck the railroad today, so that's a good start.
Woo!
Alright, so there's the bridge. Alright. So let me quickly just take y'all through what I've done today, just for those who are joining. So, right now I'm here in Skowhegan. Does this Y look good to you, Sean? Doesn't look too tight? I mean, it's the closest replica I can make.
Yeah, that looks fine.
I would say, the 73-foot center beams seem to go around it fine. Imagine the ST-40s would be okay too. But anyways, so what I'm doing here is I'm redoing Skowhegan, so the yard is now actually closer to town. All that fun, fine, dandy stuff. I'm redoing the alignment so the tracks no longer go to this side of town. They actually come kind of behind downtown, kind of snake through the residential neighborhood, because there's a old abandoned mill that we are reopening, which I want to say sits right here. Sits right here on this corner, which we'll be doing something with. I just yet to figure out what. We come up this way, have a holdout, or a passing siding more or less, on that side. And then we cross the river. There's going to be a small branch that goes to two industries this way, not including Hammond Lumber. Or including a Hammond Lumber. Trying to figure out words. And then we continue along the current alignment. After that, I got to go ahead and create the connection to the Skowhegan Industrial Spur, which sits back here. I also have to replace the warehouse that was right here, because that apparently was a payware model that we figured out by passing the route back and forth. And then suddenly we have missing assets. And then, oh hey, that's a payware asset. Can't send that. That's why it's kind of nice to be able to do that sometimes. You're like, oh yep, nope, I'm missing that asset. Well, what asset is that? Oh, well, that turned out to be a payware asset, so I'll have to replace that. Alternatively, I have to build the bridge back across here to connect up to the now Kennebec sub, which will run south to Waterville. As I'm starting to lose my voice. If we go back up this way, hold on. Probably would help if I didn't drink so much soda during a live stream, but anyways. But if we go up here to Control Point Madison, so now we have a couple extra tracks. This track here on the left is part of the Nordica sub, which we now have two bridges that come across the water, linking up the Nordica, which merge in right here. We have a passing siding, kind of comes along. This was kind of the big work for today, was getting this all put in, so it's all freshly laid track. Yep, voice is starting to go, great. The grades are obnoxious on it, but it is what it is. Also, we have this cool viaduct. I love it. And while you were gone, Sean, I did figure out where to put the a passing siding here.
Oh, sweet.
Not sure how I feel about that grade just coming down like that. Yeah, that should be fine. So I put it just on the other side of the viaduct. It's over 5,000 feet, so it can fit any decent-sized train, considering it's the only passing siding. So we come along, big bridge, keeps coming down, Go up a long 2.6 into a tunnel. It does level up before it gets in the tunnel. The tunnel is level. Exit the tunnel. Comes down the hill, rounds a corner, continues down the hill, across a couple bridges, keeps coming along, right through Bowen's Mills, across another gap, up a hill, round a corner, and then connects into Sean's old track arrangement, which will be right about here. Weaves and snakes. Keeps coming down, connects in across this bridge, hooks right, merges with Pan Am, and then right here. So we have this big, long fuck knuckle bridge that I just love pointing out every time I pass by it because it's just a monster. Now right up here used to be a switch, so if you've gone right, you would have gone up the Farmington secondary, and if you continue straight, you'd go down the New Portland bypass. So now this is the Farmington secondary, so that goes up to Kingfield. Alternatively, we could call it the Kingfield secondary, but I think Farmington sounds better because what are you doing in Kingfield besides switching stuff? So the secondary used to come around this way, kind of came down the hill, across this gap, so on and so forth. I can kind of see where the tracks used to be, through a couple of cuts across this little section here, and then into North Anson Yard, which would sit over here, which now the old area of it and conclude tonight's stream. So I do appreciate y'all for tuning in and whatnot and hanging out. Glad we're on the same page. But anyways, so if you have any questions, suggestions, comments, concerns, or really anything to do with the route or the channel or trains in general or whatnot, do feel free to leave a comment in the section below. Of course, if y'all know me on Discord, please don't message me, but if it's really urgent, I guess you can reach out, but it is what it is. Let's see if it wants to load here. Yep. Let me exit out of this. Minimize that. So, but yeah, so I guess that will conclude it for today's live stream. So again, thank you all for watching, and yeah, I'll try to stream one more time before the week's out, because I got some stuff going on later in the weekend, so yeah, so until then, take care.